The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Platini. This might spell danger. Yamal. That's Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Mazraoui. Kane. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. Oh, super find. Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And Hullet! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he welcomes it in. And that's gone loose. Adriano! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui picks it up out wide. Kane! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Messi, and this is Kane. Gerrard. That has been slung wide. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Great vision. Picked out and Hullet! And it's come back out to him. And a neat finish. And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that's a little loose. Platini looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And he with chance. Harmlessly behind.
Johor Darul Tazim certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mazraoui pressing high and with purpose. Gerrard. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui, he's shifting through the gears here, and he's quick to get rid. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Vieira. Cruyff. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And he can clear it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Michel Platini. That's the throw. Johor Darul Tazim heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Akanji can clear it away. Vermeer. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Two added minutes
Brilliantly
has been
cut
indicated.
out. Adriano. Vieira, looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Platini. And it's Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Adriano. And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. Two. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Hullet. Vieira. Messi. Stood up well to him there. And it's Cruyff. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vermeer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Malaysia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Johor Darul Tazim palpably stronger, better, superior. Oh, that's fabulous. Gerrard. Can he get it through? And here's Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's on it, can he get away? Johor Darul Tazim needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mazraoui is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tacho cuts out the pass. Now it's Lopez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Alexander-Arnold. Impressive jump! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Johan Cruyff.
Malaysia may be down, but not out just yet.
Number 21.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Adriano. Number 5.
Fitz threads one in.
Number 18. Mateo.
And he's intervened well there.
Gerard. Number 10.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Number 8.
Now it's Gerard. He has a look up, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And played right into his path. He has found the way through. Flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Oh, good ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good play. And yes, it's there! The perfect script, the perfect outcome. A date with immortality. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Gerard. Mazraoui. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Clipped into space, takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini engages and forces him off the ball.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Guardiola. Now it's Scholes. He's found a way through. It's Scholes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vieira running with intent. And here's Hullet. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a decent clearance.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's Belletti. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. And this is Rooney. Delivers with whip. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he goes for a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Adriano really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw-in. It's a threatening ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Platini. And he's picked it up out wide. Elects to cross. Oh, what? And a chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Belletti. Platini. It's Hullet. Looking for options for movement.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, what's he done?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set...
Vieira! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Pinches it off him. Cruyff, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Scholes. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Belletti. Now it's Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now the ball in. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Kuching City really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Scholes. Lascia il campo per il numero
Gets us
20.
going once more.
Kuching City have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Rooney. Now he's running away. Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Cross needs to be good. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And he whips it in. Oh, good climb! Well taken goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Kuching City have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cruyff, he's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pull it. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Cruyff. And across it goes. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Cruyff. Pull it, and pull it! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano. Great ball, and he's in here. Guardiola. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Michel Platini. This is a promising build-up. Kuching City have reclaimed it. Plays it across.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Kuching City have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kuching City still ahead by the game's only goal. Pull it. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's put paid to the danger. And they're quick to get it back. Kuching City, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well seen too. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Platini. Well, that is one way to stop him. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Adriano voted... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Kuching City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he thumps it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Beckham. Šeško. Beckham. Oh, great leap! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Crossed it again. Has another go! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Ambitious ball here. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vieira. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Threads one in. That's tidy. Beckham has it in a wide position. Cleared away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played back, towering header. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to gift it back. Tries to play it through. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Adriano. Cannavaro. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bellingham. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific effort! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And it's hoisted clear. There will be a throw-in. Bullet. Rijkaard. Marcelo makes the interception. Now it's Rice. Now there's a Šeško! Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Platini. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Cruyff. And the ball is out of play. It's just beyond his reach. Platini. Adriano. And it's Vieira. Over to the other side. And it's Belletti. And here's Hullet. Šeško. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's through here. He's found a way through. Shot, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rice. Picked out brilliantly. Closing in on goal. Takes on his marker. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Beckham!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
No way through there. Šeško. Rice. Marcelo has the space to scheme. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And one more try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gattuso is offering a right smile there.
2 added minutes
Pass
has
isn't
been
the best.
indicated.
Platini receives it in a wide position. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hullet. Platini finding himself in space. Oh, important interception. Pepe clears it away. It's Adriano! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. Hullet going after that. Rice might just make this. Hullet. Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Hullet being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Kuching City can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Now it's Rice.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Vieira. Chips it through. He's in a great position here. Beckham. Sheshko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bellingham. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Header! Oh, it's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kuching City, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ball in towards the middle. Cleared away. And this is Pele. Brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard. Rice. Gattuso. Rice. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings it across. Can he finish? And how did he not make it four?
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not? Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. This looks promising.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. This is a promising build-up. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Rice. And here's Vieira. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to... Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can.
There will be 1
Tele.
minute added time.
Belletti. He is through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is short and sharp, and he's in on goal. In with the challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Adriano. Bonucci. Platini. Tries to get it clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's forced to go back. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And here's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Oh, he's been caught napping. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. And it's Michel Platini. And here's Hullet. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Pirlo gets a foot in here. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. That was travelling. Maldini. Adriano. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Thinks about the shot. Vieira. Buffon claims comfortably. Yamal. Pirlo. And they can counter here. No outsmarting him this time. And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Platini. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Ball's gone out of play. Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Half-time getting close now. Cruyff. Adriano. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to pass it through. Messi. And it's Pirlo. It's Cruyff. Pirlo. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Hullet. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0. I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. It's Adriano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vieira! Now, who's going to be first to this? China have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff! Oh, good-looking ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Now it's Aubameyang.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maldini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro. Messi. Threads one in. Yamal. He's found a way through. Maldini gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, thank... Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. They get a throw in.
Substitution for China.
Number 19, Aubameyang. Number
Well, that is
20,
one way to stop him.
Yamal. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Number 10,
Kvaratskhelia.
Messi. Number
Kuching
11,
City are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 21,
And he's
Romario.
quick to get rid.
Number 18, Bale. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 22, Rivaldo. Number 8,
Rijkaard.
Mateus. Substitution in progress.
Looking to play him in. And it's Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Platini really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, super ball! Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. Space for him to turn and look. Defending of the desperate variety. Romario.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gerrard was in no mood for any of that. It's a sharp pass. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Yaya Toure. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Passing nice and neat. Nemecha clears it away. Some really good ball movement. No way through, so back it comes. That's a decent clearance.
Substitutions taking place.
Kuching City have their second corner now. Rivaldo attempts a clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well played. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He slings it in. And he's heaved it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Well, would you believe that?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
There will be 3
Kuching
minutes
City
added time.
now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Showing great feet there, and he's managed to get free. Nice control. Now the delivery. Nemecha with... So that's it. It is all over. Kuching City have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Schneider gets a foot in here. Nicely spread. And here's Beckham. Beckham. In towards the back stick. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's a promising position. Impressive job. It's hit the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, good spread. And it's Belletti.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one. Schneider. Shot could be on. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Kuching City, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And the through ball. Now that's well seen too. De Rossi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Bale. Zanetti picks it up now. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti. Oh, good effort. Oh, crossbar. Nearly, but not quite.
Bruno Fernandes must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And it's Michel Platini. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Bale. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. That's going across goal. Bale is flagged offside.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
He's had it taken off him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bullet. That's Vieira. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a throw. Maldini. Well, played right into his path. And he's definitely onside. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
This is a promising build-up. Adriano. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. And this is Cruyff. Nicked it back from Vieira! There it is!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Kuching City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Kuching City have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are good.
And Hullet! It's a loose ball. No, just not quite.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maldini can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute
Laid into
at a
space.
time.
Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Schneider. And it's played in. Cleared away. Well, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Kuching City have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
So, into the second half.
Number 16.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's where it came from. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Adriano under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Cruyff. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And this is Adriano. And this is Cruyff. Flings in across. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pull it. And this is Adriano. Pull it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react.
Pedro Neto.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on to replace him is
Bale.
number 20.
Now it's Bale. Crosses it in here.
Substitution.
And that's the keeper's ball. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Kuching City, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vieira. Now Neymar. And it's Vieira. Toure spots it and intercepts. Gerrard.
Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lobbed in behind. Picked out brilliantly. Vieira clears without hesitation. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And here's Hullet. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Kuching City really could have done without this. So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Manchester United after 82 minutes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 9.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Kuching City now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Kuching City really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Pedro Neto.
He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
3 minutes at a time.
Bale. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Neatly clipped into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Kuching City did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably...